Hi, this is Bill from Rainwater Harvesting Group, and I'm here at Prospect Park in Brooklyn, New York. We have a rainwater harvesting project that I'd like to show you. Let's take a look. Hi, I'm Bill from Rainwater Harvesting Group, outdoor living expert, and we're here in Brooklyn at our new rainwater harvesting project. We're in a very unique part of Brooklyn. This is right by Prospect Park. It's sort of central Brooklyn, and this house and neighborhood is actually very unique. There's old city streets literally a block away from where we are right now, but the rest of the yard is over a half acre of just wooded gardens with a path. There's actually a pond in the back, a little playhouse. And this homeowner purchased this house. It was sort of run down, and now they're renovating it. It's in a community where there are historical houses, and they have to go before the Historical Society in order to make their changes. Right now, the subway is actually passing through right through the rear yard. So this project came about because their well that operated the sprinkler system stopped working, and she wanted another way to irrigate the gardens without using city water. And so she gave us a call, and we talked on the phone for a while, and we decided that it would be best to meet and walk the grounds and kind of figure out what we wanted to do. So we talked about this rainwater harvesting system, and ultimately what we ended up with is a system that is connected to 4 downspouts. So about 3/4 of the roof water is actually coming into our system. It enters in through a pre-filter. That's where the leaders dump the water into a container that has a screen in it, screens out any twigs and small debris, and then sends that water down to our 1,000-gallon reservoir. The rest of the area is we collect water in this 1,000-square-foot permeable paver patio. This permeable paver patio has about a foot of 3/4-inch bluestone gravel with lots of void space in there. Then there's an inch of number 8, which is 1/4-inch crushed stone. And then we're using Techo block Victoria permeable pavers on top. And then the voids in between the pavers will be filled with that number 8 stone as well. So when rain actually falls onto this patio, it'll sink through the joint space, go into the bluestone, and there's a liner underneath this entire patio. So the liner collects the water, and it's all pitched towards our 1,000-gallon reservoir, which is right over here. Our water feature is a bubbling rock. When we're all done, there'll be a curved seat wall around here. That bubbling rock will aerate the water, clean it. It'll go through the gravel and really kind of clear out the impurities. And then that pump is hooked up to a high-pressure booster pump, which will operate the drip and mist irrigation system for the backyard. So 100% of our irrigation is going to come from the roof and water that actually falls from the sky onto the patio. And we've got 1,000 gallons of reservoir there, and probably somewhere between 500 and 1,000 gallons of additional reservoir in the void space underneath this 1,000-square-foot permeable pavement patio. So let me show you some of the components of this project. We'll start over by the leaders and gutters and the pre-filter. Okay, so in this rainwater harvesting system, there's 2 ways that we collect water. One is from the roof. There are different roof lines, different leaders and gutters. We'll be pointing 4 of the leaders into our pre-filter. So 2 will go into this one and 2 will go in on the other side. And basically what a pre-filter does is it filters the water. So we have a little top with slots in it. It sits on top here so that when the rainwater goes in there, it'll go through. There's a little bit of a reservoir, about 10 or 15 gallons. We have a couple of holes poked in the bottom so that when the rain event has stopped, the water will drain out. And this acts as a pre-filter for the water going into our system. So that we don't have old stagnant water in here and that's going in. All the old water actually drains out to the bottom. We've also got this micro mesh screen, and so this will catch any debris and dirt, and again just filter the water a little bit before it goes into our system. The other way that water enters into our system is actually through the pavers, the permeable pavement. And so these bricks have a large tab on the side. That allows the bricks to actually stay separated so that we can put some small gravel in between them. And so this makes up the body of our patio, and then we have an accent border around the outside. It's sitting on top of 3/4 inch bluestone gravel, and then on top of that is about an inch of this 1/4 inch grit stone. This is also the same stone that gets swept in between the pavers, so that it allows water to perk through, but it filters out some of the impurities. Here you can see our liner and our different gravels, and so there's this 45 mil EPDM rubber liner underneath our entire system that collects all the water and allows it to go into our reservoir system. You can see the two different types of stone that we've got here as well. So this is the 3/4 inch stone. There's about 12 inches of it. Water will perk through there, and this stone helps clean the water going into the reservoir. And then our smaller stone, which is the 1/4 inch, that's our bedding course. That's what the pavers actually lay on, and the stone that gets swept in between the pavers. We're here at the Bubbling Rock water feature, and basically we just wanted to have a simple sort of sculpture type of rock where there was a stream of water bubbling out from it and water spilling over. So it's just a nice subtle water sound, something that they can view from inside the kitchen and dining room. This has a function, and its function is to circulate the water, aerate it, and filter and clean it. So this water falls through rock. The rock filters out all the impurities, aerates it, and makes it crystal clear so that it can be used for our irrigation system. Underneath here is our 1,000-gallon reservoir, and so we've used a product called Aqua Blocks. There's 32 of them, and there's a 10-foot by 8-foot reservoir, about 3 feet deep, that collects all the water, and that's where the pump lives. The pump lives down here in our vault, and there's a few other things like an ionizer that kills algae, and also this pipe, the white pipe that's coming out here, runs to our booster pump, and our booster pump supplies pressurized water to the sprinkler system. So when there's a demand for water, this actually turns on, supplies high pressure, clean water to the sprinkler system so that they can use the water in the system. So that's it from Brooklyn. I'm Bill from Rainwater Harvesting Group, outdoor living expert. Please click the subscribe button down at the bottom corner and press like if you like this video.